Alright, yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to the King podcast. Today we're here with me, KINGxSpooky. We got KINGxWave
Yo.
and King Oasis.
Welcome. Alright, so basically we're going to be talking about a bunch of different topics. Today we got a lot of stuff lined up. We don't want to make it too long, so let's get right into the first topic. We're going to be talking about Pop Smoke's Deluxe Album. Obviously, he just released his his main album. It did absolute bits. It did, it got number one past the Rockstar, which obviously is a pretty unpassable thing, but it did anyway. And then and then he released the Deluxe, which I enjoyed a lot, to be honest. It was a good album. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I think it was litty, but one thing I want to know is why he released a deluxe album with 15 new songs instead of a new album.
Yeah, he might as well have just released a brand new album at that point. But I feel I feel like they just want to release one album, because obviously if they release like multiple posthumous albums, it kind of like gets clogged up. So they were like, let's just release it all in one go. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I agree 100%.
I feel like if they release multiple albums as well, we had to wait for the songs a long time. But we only had to wait like however many days. It wasn't very long at all.
Yeah, and I think it's cool how they released it on his birthday too. That was very something to get excited for.
Good timing, great timing.
Okay, so personally,
talk about the competition.
My favorite song was the Woo, because obviously it was a pretty anticipated song. But like, do you guys have like favorites or?
I like this, like how he made Showing Off Part 1 and Part 2. Those are pretty litty songs, and I like. Yeah. I just like when there's Part 1 and Part 2 of songs. Pretty litty.
Yeah. All right. Go on, Max. What are you gonna say about?
Well, I like Pop Smoke. He's cool, but I don't really listen to his music as much. But he's a good rapper. I like his music.
So who do you listen to?
Juice WRLD better.
But it's different. It's different. Like ball games, if you know what I mean. It's like Juice WRLD is like the melodic emo type rap, and Pop Smoke is like drill, really.
Yeah.
I mean, he does like kind of bleed into it, but not really. Not a lot.
If anything, I would compare him more to somebody like Lil TJ instead of
Lil TJ and Pop Smoke are a great combo.
Yeah, for sure.
They sound great.
I feel like Lil TJ is a mixture between Juice WRLD and Pop Smoke. He's like in the direct like center between the two, because he does do a bit of drill here and there, but he does it mostly sing like melodic kind of stuff. Yeah.
And he's from New York too, so he has that kind of accent.
Yeah. I do like the New York type of rappers, to be honest.
From Chicago.
Yeah, to be honest, New York is just running the scene right now, and Chicago is not far behind either.
Yeah.
Because Polo G and Lil Baby are kind of carrying the scene right now.
Juice
I agree. Juice WRLD is kind of carrying, even though he's not alive. His album did quite well as well.
Quite well, still at the top.
Now, yeah, I agree 100%, but like, as in, everybody wants a Baby feature, everybody wants a Polo feature. You know what I mean? Like,
everybody wants a Juice feature.
I mean, not really.
To be fair, Polo G recently with his like new album and stuff, he kind of goes into a different kind of sound, if you know what I mean. And I really liking that. He's probably one of my favorite artists at the moment.
Yeah, he's extremely versatile, and he can rap with everybody. He's rapped to like people like Lil Durk. He's rapped with Pop Smoke and unreleased songs. He's rapped with Lil Baby. He just raps with everybody. Lil TJ, and it sounds good. That's the thing. It doesn't sound like you're meshing them together.
I mean, okay, it didn't really bring us to a new topic, but I also wanted to talk about Jake Paul fighting the NBA guard Nate Robinson.
Well, before we move on, just saying rest in peace to Pop. Gone too soon. He made legendary music. But yeah. Yeah, alright, well, so I don't really know much about this fight that's coming up. I know that it's on the undercard of Mike Tyson fight. I'm not too sure who Nate Robinson is.
Really?
Yeah, it's on the undercard of a Mike Tyson fight, which is huge for Jake Paul if you think about it.
Yeah, no, it is. That's gonna bring him a lot of clout, to be honest.
Yeah, because now he's he's not boxing in YouTube events anymore. He's actually boxing in, boxing events, which is like huge for him.
To be honest, though, like I feel like he's just gonna get banged. I'm not gonna lie, because he's versus a basketball player, so like the reach on a basketball player is gonna be absolutely huge. And it's not like Jake Paul's actually good at fighting, really. Like, I mean, considering he's been like with world class trainers and doing all this stuff with all these sick people, we're going to some next mountains, all that. He's not really been doing that well in his fights. I mean, he barely won against Deji. I mean, he did smack at Nissan Gibb, but that was a disappointing fight, to be honest.
Yeah.
that was we all thought he was gonna get smoked, but
yeah. Personally, I think Nissan Gibb is way better of a fighter than Jake Paul is, because like simply he's beat like 2 people now.
Yeah, but you can't really say that because we don't have any evidence. You could think it, but you can't. We don't have evidence that Anderson Gibb is a better fighter.
And I feel like he got maybe like a little bit of because he hadn't really fought in front of that many people either. But at the same time, I think that I don't know. He was just like kind of sticking to his technique a bit too much, and he was really tight, and that's why he was like doing that crab thing on the floor, and then he just got banged because of it. But
100%, because like in a fight, what he was doing was very textbook. Like, he was looking for certain things, but in a fight, you can't really like. You have to kind of flow with it. You have to react on the spot. He was looking for certain things to happen. When they didn't happen, that's why he lost.
Yeah.
But back to the Jake Paul thing, I really like. I'm not gonna wish anything on him, but he kind of does need to be humbled right now because he's just been on like a winning streak, and he has like a really he's really overconfident. So no, I'm not wishing that.
And the thing is as well, his winning streak wasn't exactly against people that were good. Like, and Nissan Gibb, you could say that he's good, but we have no evidence that he's actually good. But like Deji was just, oh my god, he was so bad. He had all these sick trainers and everything around him, and then man just goes into the fight with some next. He didn't even have like a good physique or anything when he went in, really. So he kind of he didn't really have any training. He was just training himself. So I don't really know how he expected to win that one. But I feel like if Deji actually trained, he could have just shut down Jake Paul from the beginning, and Jake Paul wouldn't have he probably would have carried on, but he wouldn't be as so egotistical, as confident as he is right now.
Yeah, I agree 100%. I got a question for you guys. Do you guys think Logan is a better fighter or Jake?
Logan.
Nah, Logan definitely.
Yeah, I 100% think Logan too, because he just he's built better. You could just see it in the way he fights. He's not
yeah.
He actually kind of knows what he's doing.
And you know what as well? I feel like I didn't want him to win against KSI. I did want KSI to win, but I feel like he probably should have won. If you know what I mean? Like, he didn't really. I didn't feel like he was actually putting any effort in during that fight.
Yeah, 100%. He could, if he really wanted to win. I think he wanted it, but I don't think he really wanted it that bad. But if he did, he could have won 100%.
Yeah,
because his technique was there,
and he sneezed 3 times as well. So
yeah. Yeah. But I'm excited to see this fight between Jake and... Well, to be honest, I'm not going to lie to you. I don't really know much about Nate Robinson, but the fact that he's a professional athlete, he has a huge advantage over Jake just because of that. So he's been...
Wait. So basically, okay, so apparently, it says right here, I'm reading an article about it currently. Yeah. And it's basically, he apparently dunked over Shaq, but Jake Paul is 6'1", and Robinson is 5'9".
Oh.
I thought he would be taller considering
he's got yeah, I know. He's an ex NBA thingy, so I feel like he's just probably, I don't know.
Nah, but if they're in the same weight, they have to be in the same weight class regardless if they want to fight. So it won't be the only real advantage he will have is reach. But if he's experienced enough, he could get around that. It won't be hard for him to get.
Yeah, but that's a 4-inch. That's a 4-inch advantage,
Yeah.
So I feel I don't know. Maybe Jake Paul will win. But hopefully this guy just knocks him out.
Yeah, only time will tell. Alright, so
maybe he'll just shoot him or something.
pull up with the blicky. Alright, so that's a perfect transition to our next topic. Tory Lanes shooting Megan Thee Stallion in the foot. So, alright, so everybody's a bit foggy on what actually happened. All we know so far is Megan's side of the story, but obviously Tory Lanez is arrested, so I'm pretty sure he's not allowed to actually speak out on social media about what happened. So, from Megan's side of the story,
he got arrested, really?
Yeah, he got arrested for no, but he only got arrested for possession of a gun because Megan said, Megan told the police that she got cut on her foot, so that he wouldn't actually get arrested. You know what I mean? for
Right.
gun charges.
Yeah.
Right.
And then she just
So
completely.
they were probably just doing shots, and they were probably just doing shots, and then got the wrong idea. And
Well, apparently what happened was, well, they got into an argument. Megan Thee Stallion and her friend got in an argument with Tory Lanes. And they were outside in the car, and then Tory Lanes started shooting, and apparently it hit Megan Thee Stallion in the foot. But when the police, obviously hearing gunshots, some people were called the police, right? So when the police actually came, Megan just told them that she cut her foot. But obviously, if they see Tory Lanes with a gun, they're still gonna arrest him.
But then everyone already knows. Like we know, so surely the police would know.
I know, but I don't know, bro.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think they already arrested him and they can't go back.
I feel like it's probably just not official, and
Yeah.
it's like they have to make an official statement to the police, and then when they do that, if she still says it, I feel like they can't really do much on it.
Yeah, no, unless I think she has to go to the police and tell them, yo, I want him arrested because he shot me in the foot.
Yeah.
But because I don't think she's gonna do that, I think he's good for now. But yeah, that's pretty crazy though. I didn't expect to even see them hanging out was pretty crazy considering the differences and stuff, and I don't know. You just wouldn't expect that to happen. You wouldn't expect Tory Lanez to hang out with Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah, no, yeah, I was thinking that too. I was like, why even? Was that a party? Did you say?
Well,
what?
Yeah, pool party.
Yeah, it was a pool party, and Kylie was there too. Kylie Jenner.
Okay, apparently he has a $35,000 bail.
It's not that much.
Jeez.
And is scheduled to appear in court on October 13th. That means he could genuinely go to jail. It probably be for a few months if he actually does go to jail. But yeah.
Nah, he'll probably he could pay bail easily, obviously, but I want to know more information about it. Why would he even because they were hanging out fine on Instagram. If they posted clips and stuff, and from what I was seeing, they were getting along good and stuff. So it's just confusing on why. Maybe he was under the influence or something.
But did you see Megan Thee Stallion tweeted she was talking about how she's traumatized and all that?
Yeah.
Yes, I did see that.
And she was like, black women are so unprotected and whatever.
Nah, but people are making fun of her too. Apparently, this girl, I'll have to find the name in a second, but she went on a talk show and was dissing, well, not dissing, but making jokes out of this entire situation. Nah, this is pretty traumatizing to get shot by your friend. I mean, that's something you wouldn't expect, you know?
Yeah, but it's shot in the foot, you know what I mean? It's not really that bad. People would be shot in the kneecap. Yeah, but shot in the kneecap, shot in the arm, shot in the leg. It's not really it's a bit traumatizing, but it's not that bad. At least you didn't get shot in the head or shot in the heart or something.
Nah, if he actually I don't know, it must have been an accident because if he wanted to actually hurt her, he wouldn't have shot her in the foot. It would have been somewhere in the arm or
Yeah, but I swear it was on Instagram Live though. So why would he even shoot in the first place?
I don't know, bro.
What kind of fool would do that?
It's a weird situation.
What happened to 21 Savage? That's why he got deported and then it's just no one ever heard.
No, he's fine
back,
now. He's fine.
He's just chilling.
when you search his name, it says born in London.
Moved to Atlanta.
Kind of sad. No, but I swear he didn't even drop music though, recently.
I don't think he did. Nah, he did that one song for the Mortal Kombat.
Oh yeah.
Did you hear they're making a Mortal Kombat movie? They're making a movie next year. I think next year.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
I know where it's going to. But what is it? I don't really feel like people would watch that because people that play Mortal Kombat they're not really no one's really that invested in the game. You know what I mean? Apart from the competitive players.
There are people that really love that game.
I don't know. I feel no.
Yeah, but does it really have
It doesn't have a huge fan base
audience to make a movie out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Because bad people know people play the game, right? But then do they really play it after that? Apart from people that play online professionally, it's do you guys remember that Injustice game that with all the DC superheroes? People played the story. People played the story, but the actual the game afterwards online and stuff, no one really played it. You just kind of play the story and then get bored of it.
I played it.
You played it? Yeah, you played it with your trash internet? Yeah, okay, buddy. Okay.
Hey. I still smacked on kids, though. Again, you know what's funny? They had a Mortal Kombat collab with that game, so Scorpion was in that freaking game.
Yeah, no, because I'm pretty sure it was made by the same people, because the game mechanics and everything, how you play the game, it's all the exact same as, they're both the same. Did you hear as well, what's called Smoke Pop released his, new album, and it got, 7,000 sales in like the first week or something like that, which is like extremely low.
Bro, I didn't even want to talk about Smoke Pop. Did you hear his freestyle?
Oh, no.
Oh my god!
Let's not talk about Lil Mosey's freestyle though.
Bro,
Not be as bad as Lil Mosey's freestyle.
But
Nah,
that was already recent. You know what I mean?
it was worse than Lil Mosey's
But
freestyle.
but I feel like his was. I feel like Smoke Parts was worse because he just started moaning. At
Yeah, bro. Man just stopped saying words at that point. He was just like, alright, well, time to say something else.
He just gave up on his own freestyle and just like start going back some do some moaning.
Okay, well, I don't think
You better not-
I don't think he sounded like
No,
that.
we actually put that in.
I put that in, bro.
Yeah, no, he basically sounded like that. He did.
Bro, so weird.
No, but that's what you know, J. Cole, that's what he was talking about before. Like he was telling like Lil Pump, Smoke Pump, because Smoke Pump is basically just beat at Lil Pump, and Lil Pump fell off. So obviously when Lil Pump falls off, Smoke Pump, he's in the grave. He's already 6 feet deep. But like J. Cole was talking about that like a few years ago, and he didn't even like insult them back. He was just saying like, you know, once you stop like riding the wave, and once you stop popping, and you spent all this money on jewelry, cars, everything, you got literally nothing left, and you usually end up pouring it. That's what happened to 50 Cent, but obviously he carried on making stuff, and then he got back into it.
Yeah, but he's 50 Cent. He's like an OG.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but even then though, you can still go broke because he's not really exactly doing much in terms of music really right now. He obviously did a Pop Smoke album, but
Yeah, but he didn't take any profits from that. That was all given to Pop's team.
He's retired.
nah, but I'm sure from the song he was on, he must have made profit. He must have taken profits from that though. No?
Yeah, probably. I don't know. Well,
Yeah.
I know it wasn't a paid feature, obviously, because he said that he wanted to do it. But also, I'm not sure if you guys know who this is, but have you guys ever heard Skinny from Benign?
Who?
No.
Alright, never mind. Well, okay. So, if you know who Skinny from Benign is, basically, last night he got shot. He's a rapper. I'm not exactly too sure where he's from, but he got shot, and as soon as
From the 9 what?
well, he got shot, right? And then, as soon as this man got shot, he pulled out his phone. Was like, guys, I just got shot. Oh no, I'm gonna die, guys. I just got shot. I'm just like, what? And like, I'm thinking it's fake because you don't just get shot and pull out your phone and start saying, guys, I just got shot, guys. Like, it just doesn't make sense.
He probably got shot in the leg, and he's like, "Nah, I'm gonna bleed out now." He didn't even call the ambulance. He's just like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna die." So
yeah, exactly. Why wouldn't
let
you
me just
call
bleed
the
out
ambulance?
before
That doesn't
I'm
make
finished.
sense, man. It was just, as soon as man got shot, it was just like getting like posting on Instagram. But people were saying he's doing it for clout. But then his management posted on his story, Skinny is in the hospital right now. This is not a joke. But I don't know, bro.
Yeah, but was that actually but the thing is, right? Was that actually his management, or was that just him?
Yes, saying that
playing to the story? You know what I mean?
Because okay, if he posted if he said, "Yo, I got shot," that means he owns his Instagram account. His management doesn't run it, so he I don't know, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Something's fishy going on there, bro, for sure. Even if he did get shot, there was some clout-driven motives behind that.
No, but I feel like some people like if that was actually his management team are not doing a good job because the whole point is like to keep them out of trouble and stuff.
Yeah, no, I agree 100%.
But obviously, yeah. Nah, and you know who has a really good manager? I think you know Bad Baby. Oh my god, her manager must be insane because she gets featured with like every single big rapper, and she literally came off Dr. Phil, so like she must have a sick manager.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, but moving on, talking about rappers, actually, Kanye West running for president and then going Blicko mode on Twitter. What is that about?
So, I just want to start off by saying his rallies were crazy, to say the least.
Yeah,
Crazy.
I don't know what he was talking about or what it has to do with anything.
His daughter.
Like,
he was crying about his daughter, and then Kim.
Nah, but like you would think at presidential rally where you're trying to get people to vote for you, you would surely talk about what you're gonna do for the country.
Yeah. But man, he's just talking about some next. Where even was he?
Bro.
He's just
He was talking about how his dad wanted to abort him and his mom saved him, and like man was talking about how
No. And the thing is, as well, he said he's gonna win, right? And then he dropped out, and then he went back in, and he still thinks he's gonna win.
Nah, but he also said something about he thinks, oh yeah, okay, I remember now. So he fought Harriet Tubman, who was like, who freed the slaves, right, in America. He said that she never actually freed them, but she just let them work for other white people, which makes zero sense to me because like, I don't know, bro. He's going through some weird shit in his life right now.
Now, I feel like, okay, so you guys remember when Fuji went to that whole thing? He was like, yeah, I know Drake, and he did all that stuff. And he was like, yeah, I'm going to make a huge chain and all that. You remember that when he had that, like...
Yeah, I remember when that was going on, yeah. That was crazy, bro.
Yeah. I feel like Kanye West is doing the same thing, but just like... Because, like, think about it, yeah. Obviously, Fuji was like, we're going to make, like, a difference. Like, we're going to change the world or whatever. Kanye West is basically doing the same thing. That's why he was running for president. But I swear, do you remember a few years ago? I don't know how long ago it was, but I swear he had like another fit like this, like where he was like breaking down. He started saying slavery.
Yeah, he said slavery was a choice. Like yeah, no, but he said he is bipolar. But obviously, when you have this kind of platform, like same thing with Fuji.
Yeah, you don't really have.
Yeah, like.
But like, surely he has managers though. Surely.
Yeah, but like, you have to keep in mind, they can manage him as much as they want. But remember, he employs them to be managers. At the end of the day, if he wanted to fire them, he's the boss.
He's the boss. Yeah.
But like obviously, this is like could be compared to the Fuji thing, but you have to look at it on a different scale because Kanye is like an international artist. Like most people have probably heard of Kanye. Like if you think of rap, like some people, well, most people think of Kanye West, right? At least like sometime, right? So like he's a big name, so he has a lot of power. Like not power, but he has a large following, so he could do a lot of things. But like on FujiTube's level, it's different because obviously he
has like 30 mil. That's what I mean. Like he has a lot, and he was like you know with Kim Kardashian and all that.
Yeah.
But like
everybody's heard of Kanye at least once. It's unfortunate though. I hope he gets better, but. And they should do a better job, like, keeping him... Like, they shouldn't let him run for president. He's obviously not in a state to run for president. Like, just look at him.
He doesn't really have... Yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand why, like, he's even allowed to. And, like, is he allowed to release a rap album while he's a president? Like, is he allowed to do
I'm pretty
that?
sure. I don't think there's any rules against it. I guess it's a business in quotation marks, so, like, I'm sure he's allowed to. But, yeah, it's just madness.
Yeah. No, you know what's mad though? You know, presidents, they get paid like $200K a year after presidency.
Well, that's mad. So we don't have to work again,
for the rest of their lives.
But they kind of do, but like.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that's.
Not really. I mean, if you're getting paid $200K a year, you could just sit there and do nothing for your whole life and just live off that money. And especially if you just invested it, by like the time you're like, you know, like 5 years down the line, you probably have like way more too.
But you know, he's not even like. Basically because he registered so late, in some states you can't vote for him.
Yeah, he's not. Yeah. So that's what I mean. But like, that's like 6 states or something like that. So like, he's already off a bunch of people's voting lists because he's not registered in those states, and there's no possible way for him to get the vote in those states. So even if people wanted to vote for him, they couldn't. But anyway, we have one last topic that we really want to get done. So Drake came to Barbados recently. So actually, if you want to carry on.
Alright, yes, well, so okay, so I'm just gonna let you guys know a little bit about myself. I'm from Barbados. So obviously seeing him come here was like a big shock because, you know, Drake in Barbados, like who knows about Barbados, you know? And then like this big artist Drake just comes to Barbados. So it's like crazy to see, and like he was like repping it, you know, posting pictures of fast food restaurants like Chafette and stuff like that. Just like, you know, showing like good hospitality towards the country.
Posting with fans, he posted with a lot of fans.
Yeah. He went to parties.
Yeah.
He did parties. Went to parties. Like.
Yeah, and it's not exactly like Barbados is a big country either. So you know, if you probably went around the island, you probably could have gone Drake hunting. Yeah. If you know what I mean.
Could have met him 100%. But like, apparently, he was hanging out with Rihanna's brother a lot and going to her house and stuff, which is a bit, you know, like it's a bit weird, but like, you know what I mean. Yeah, do what you want to do. He's still a safe person at the end of the day.
Yeah. So I saw a meme, and basically, apparently, so I think Rihanna's boyfriend is like, what's it called, like,
Muslim,
he's from Dubai. I don't know, like Arabian or something. And then and then Drake starts singing and
in his heady one, yeah.
Oh no.
I don't know. It's a bit sus, to be honest. But so and a lot of people got shouted out on his page. Like this one guy got shouted out and got like 9,000, like 8,000 followers from him, which obviously is not a huge amount considering Drake has like 17 mil followers. But like for those people, it probably like changed their whole life because you can get like sponsorships and stuff on Instagram, and like you can shout out your YouTube channels, you can shout out all the other stuff. So you can get a lot of money and a lot of more clout from it. So for those people, obviously, it must have been quite good.
Yeah. Now, but I'm glad he made the track with Heady because that like promoted the drill scene so much in England, and obviously, yeah, he really likes like British music. Like I'm pretty sure he sponsored Top Boy to keep it going. The second like the revival of it, the sequel, which is pretty cool. So he has like a big part in the English scene, the drill scene. But I'm glad he actually made a song. I don't.
Yeah, like a lot of people were hating on him for it, because mixing Canadian like drill with British rap. But I think personally it's good because it just brings more exposure to it, and it gets those people to get more like followers and different people from around the world. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people don't really know about it, and Drake's a huge influence on that.
Nah, and I'm glad it was Heady 1 too, because Heady 1's actually like, I mean, right now, like before the track dropped, he was a bit like irrelevant at the time because he didn't drop a lot of music. But like he's probably like one of the top guys in the drill scene in England right now because OFB are running it, and he's just like one of the elders in OFB.
I think that's everything though. So yeah, I hope everyone liked the podcast. Only Kings. It is a play on OnlyFans if you didn't get that. But yeah, that's going to be the conclusion for our first episode. Thanks for watching. If you stayed right to the end, or if you just skipped to the end, probably. But hopefully it does bits. Drop a like if you liked. Drop a sub if you want to. And I'll see you guys on the next video.
I hope you guys have a good day, rest of the day, whatever's happening. And yeah, we'll see you guys next time.
Peace and love, baby.